What's up, guys? Zeenigami, and it's Bond Battle information time, and I hope you really like this animation. Because you're gonna see it every time you go to do anything in Bond Battle. Like, every time you go to a different page in Bond Battle and it comes back, you're gonna see that animation every single time. It's not annoying at all, I swear to God. It's the most annoying thing ever. So what you need to know, first of all, is that you get 5 stamina for Bond Battle. A total of 5, right up here, 5 stamina. There's no, you can't refill that stamina using gems. You can only refill that stamina using Bond Battle barrels or whatever those ales are. You can get those, right now the only way you can get those are through login events. So you get 2 for logging in today, and then 1 tomorrow, and 1 the next day, and then 2 the 3rd day. There's a total of 8 that you're gonna get for logins. There's 2, I think 2, 3, 4. I think it was 7, maybe? I think it was maybe 7 that you get login. Either way, you're gonna get some standard refills for logging in. The first 2 quests right here are in order to get these coins. And both of these quests are pretty easy. This first quest is basically any team beatable. This second quest does have 2 turns of damage threshold on the Nami on the last fight, but you can just tank those 2 hits even if you're using a double buggy team. So you can either use a damage threshold remover or just use a buggy team and figure it out. If you have treasure map, Jack, use that, and then kill it with a buggy team. That works totally fine. But the important thing about these fights, and the reason you want to use a buggy team, is because you can get coins and Bond Battle pulls through this fight. And then once you beat each of these fights 1 time, you can repeat battle them for your stamina. So you basically, once you beat them 1 time, and you really do want to use a buggy if you can, so that way you can get duplicate coins off this. Like, this one normally only gives you 5 coins, but I used a buggy, so I managed to get 15 coins off it because I get nice and lucky. This one normally gives you around 10 coins, and I don't think my buggy duplicated that 10 coin one. But once you beat them 1 time, you're not able to run them again. Instead, you will auto run them. So you get the choice here of doing it once or twice. And then boom, I'll just do it twice at once. Wow, we win. And that's it. You get the rewards. So you see here I get 18 coins, 1 Bond Battle pull, and a turtle. And now I have to wait 2 hours for each stamina to refill. So a total of 10 hours there, of course, for it to refill all the way to full. And then you can click on that plus up here in order to refill your stamina. And then I can do it again. Which makes me have to wait 2 hours again instead of 1 hour. But whatever, I'm not going to be paying attention to it most of the time anyways. And that's it. And then we'll do it again. And burn it. And that's it. Just get a bunch of coins. There. Now I have 255 coins. Those 255 coins you're going to be using to run the 3 different difficulties of Zoro Sanji. Each of these different fights have different, they're just different fights. So, and each one will go up in level, just like treasure maps will, infinitely. So here, the first battle is 100,000 hit points, second battle 2 million hit points, third battle 10 million hit points. Each time you beat it, they will go up in difficulty, and this is how you're going to be turning those coins into tickets. I will be making guides over the different difficulties, or at least for sure the 10 million or the level 3 difficulty. So that way you guys can do that and farm it with whatever you can. There's no points boosting characters that you can use, but there are characters who are going to have double stats and 15 turn cooldown reduction on these fights. Now, once you turn your coins into tickets, you're going to press on this purple button here. Pay close attention. Very close attention. This is where everything matters. There's 2 different types of pulls you can do. A single pull or up to 10 pulls at once. This purple bar in the middle tells you how many of the different rewards you have on this tier. There's up to 7 tiers of rewards. I'm going to link the Reddit post in the video description down below that tells you what each of the tier rewards are, but basically what you're looking for is this rainbow chest reward and the rare recruit pull. So you saw me do the rare recruit pull in my news update video. And there's only one rare recruit pull. There's basically one free rare recruit pull available on each of the different tiers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but none available on 7. If you click on the list button, it tells you to boost the characters, and this time around, Uruji and Weevil are boosted. All right. Anyways, for example, on this tier 1, we will get 1 copy of Zoro Sanji, which actually isn't that important because you'll be getting a total of about 20 set. No, you'll be getting up to 20, 3, 6, 9, 32, 36, up to 36 copies of Zoro Sanji. Because tier 7 has 20 copies of Zoro Sanji on there, and you really only need 12 copies in order to max out the limit break and support ability, or 13 including themselves to max out limit break and support abilities. So once you get the rare recruit from tier 1, which I happen to randomly get, oh no support abilities, but you will need 11 extra copies and to get the limit break abilities maxed out. You can actually skip over this, and this is something that you have to be very careful about because you don't want to skip a tier after, unless you get that rainbow chest. So what happens when you do pulls? I'm just going to do a single pull on this tier 1. We'll see what we get. We got a bronze. We got a evolver. And I'm also just going to skip this tier. So here you get Zoro Sanji here. You get Barto support here. Rare recruit pull here. And the rest of these are lobsters, penguins, berries, and cola. Not really interested in any of those because we're going to get chances for each one of those on the later tiers. Once you hit the rainbow chest, it's going to ask you, would you like to move up a tier? But you can also click on this button down here, and it says, are you sure you want to move from tier 1 to tier 2? I'm going to say, yes, I will move from tier 1 to tier 2. So now on tier 2, I can see it shows me the 30 different possibilities to get out of tier 2. Limit break materials on the rainbow chest, which is the most important thing that you can get from this Bond Battle reward. Do not leave this tier until you get the rainbow chest. There's also the 1 rare recruit pull still here. There's a rainbow gem here. There's 7 copies of Barto support. There's 3 copies of Zoro Sanji. And everything after that is just junk trash. So I'm going to do the 8 pulls here. See what I get from all 8. And we got it. We did not get the rare recruit pull though. So I'm going to sit in this tier until I get that rare recruit pull because I have 1 out of 22 chances of getting a rare recruit pull here. So here it's asking me, do I want to move up from tier 2 to tier 3? And I'm going to say, no, I do want. No, I do not. So I do kind of just want to sit here until I get that rare recruit pull. Because it's not going to be too hard to get that limit break material. There's 1 out of 40 chances on tier 3, 60 chances on tier 4, 90 chances on tier 5, 140 chances on tier 6. And once you get to tier 7, there's no more limit. Well, there's no more limit break or anything on tier 7. No more limit break on tier 7. No more rare recruit pulls on tier 7. The early tiers are where you really want to sit. And I'm going to give it a few more goes to see if I can get that rare recruit pull first of all. But that limit break is what you want. And you're going to need those to max out the Zoro Sanji. That's most of it. Be very, very careful. That button wants you to move up. But once you move up, you cannot move down a tier. Once you go up a tier, you lose everything on the previous tier. And if you don't have the time to max out each one, oh, sweet, awesome, very good timing. Here is the, hey, I need help. Up to every 30 minutes, you will have the option to help someone with the fight that they lost. And see, here's a tier 3 fight on the second difficulty, or a level 3 fight on the second difficulty that somebody's lost. And I can now help them with their fight. And it's going to continue off at however much health that had left over. And if I win this, I get half of the reward and they get the full reward, I believe, whenever we beat this and they lost it. Oh no, you get full rewards. Everyone gets full rewards. Cool. I've been Zeenigami, guys. Bond Battle. a more in-depth guide about the actual fights themselves and Hal Jordan with that resub. Thank you so much for watching.
So
Y'all stay
close to
beautiful.
that 2-year mark, Zeenigami.
Wow, Hal Jordan. Way to ruin it by like 10 seconds. What a fucking bitch.